Hey, good afternoon, everyone. It's been a while since I posted any content on my channel. I just wanted to give kind of an update on what's been going on, where things stand, why. I will try to do some more, even if they're just vlog type updates of what's going on, talk about a few things. This is more of an update about me and what's been going on. So I'm currently in the hospital. I've been in the hospital, and between hospital and nursing home, I've been in the hospital for like 6.5, 7 weeks now. I mentioned on my channel a while back that I had a problem with my left hip back in last October of 2024. One having to start using a walker. Things seemed kind of like stable in the sense I wasn't getting worse for a while, but I wasn't getting better. And then I basically lost the ability to walk 6 weeks ago. And the reason is I have this gigantic lipoma or tumor, or whatever you want to call it. Not cancer, it's a big lipoma on my groin. Back in 2019, I had surgery to remove about 35 pounds of it, but there's like 50 pounds or more left. And it prevents me from putting my legs under me properly. And for years, I just overpowered it, by function. But as I've gotten older with arthritic hips and knees and other parts of the body, I guess I just couldn't overpower it. And I lost my ability to walk. So I'm currently in a hospital. I've been treated for an infection and low blood pressure, all sorts of things that relate to each other. And now I'm waiting to go to a nursing home in somewhere in New Jersey. Hope they say by the end of this week, but I'm thinking it's more going to be next week at this point. And then that's kind of where the health stands. I mean, within the context of the medical conditions that I have, which I'm not going to go crazy about, I am okay. Like I'm stable, I guess you would say. I'm not in critical care anymore. I'm getting ready to go to the nursing home where hopefully I can arrange a surgery to remove the mass, the lipoma I'm talking about. Then relearn how to walk and get back out on my own within, I'm hoping 6 months, but we'll see. So that's kind of where the health stands, Physically, I mean, honestly, at this point, the mental toll is bigger. I prayed a lot. And luckily, I've had some good friends who, like Roman of the Empire, my friend, you are a champ. Roman calls me every day to keep my spirits up, and we BS about stuff. Of course, my friend Michelle, who's another great friend, and you guys have kept me sane. The people out there, I don't know, some others have chipped in with some good stuff, a couple of cousins and things like that. But so that's kind of the story. I'm in good spirits. The nursing home I'm going to is going to be pretty close to some of my relatives, so I'll get more regular visitors up there. That's where that stands, And there's a GoFundMe out there for me that my friend Roman has started. For those who contributed to it, thank you very much. I'll say private prayers for everyone. And I know there's a way to like I saw it on the GoFundMe. But if you're wondering why I haven't hit the like button on your donation, I see it there where you can hit the thing next to it and give them a heart or something. Every time I press it, it's grayed out. So I don't know what's going on with that. I do appreciate all the donations. They will help. Okay, especially I'm probably going to save this for when I get back on my own to build up a little fund to give me a chance. So that's basically what's going on with the health. I will be. Let me see. Let me check something. Viewer comments, overshares, levels. Okay. What is that? Okay. Show comments on stage. Let's turn that on and see what happens. Regular. Okay. So if anyone's comments, it's in theory just appear. I don't think anyone's going to notice this at 3:00 in the afternoon. Or one person is watching it. Okay, so that's the health update. If someone pops in with a question, I'll try to answer it. Otherwise, I'll just give my thoughts on some stuff that's been going on. What was WWE thinking with that like 2-minute match or whatever it was for Julia to drop the title? That was stupid. Okay. And then I was watching AEW last night, and WWE is equally guilty of this. I'm not just going to talk about wrestling, but I want to vent on this stuff. Where wrestling is like almost like a magic show. You can't show from certain angles or break the suspension of disbelief. Shelton Benjamin has a great running knee block, uh, and he did it in the ring. The other guy sold it, but the cameraman or director showed the exact angle. He shows that Shelton Benjamin did not actually hit him with the knee in the head. Like he's supposed to. He's not supposed to. It would have looked perfect from almost any other angle. Anyway, that's a pet peeve. What am I happy about? They've been confirming the news that all this current Trek garbage, crappy New Worlds, Star Trek Fleet Academy or whatever, these sub average Star Trek movies that have been coming out. I'm not as down on them as others, especially the first one. The Skydance is going to basically reboot Trek because they allegedly did a study or something that shows that most Trek fans aren't watching it because the stuff they want to see in Trek is not showing up in Star Trek. So there's that, right? So that's good news. What else? Fuck you to the Mara and Tish families of the New York Giants. How many fucking seasons are we going to go where with no offensive line since 2012 or 2013? You know, we ruined Eli's career, ruined Daniel Jones' career. Now we're going to ruin Jackson's career, Jackson Dart's career. You know, he's already been battered this season. You know, what else I got under my skin? I read the new Mercy Thompson book, Winter Lost. It was good. Not as good as some of the previous ones, but had much better pacing than some of the more recent ones. You know, some of the previous ones felt like they struggled to get to the end of the book. This flowed very smoothly. It's the second best urban fantasy series is the Mercy Thompson series. You know, that was good. I read Patricia Briggs' fantasy duology, Raven's Shadow and Raven's Strike. It was complete, but the world is there for them to continue should she return to it. I really enjoyed them. They were quick reads, which sometimes with this type of book, what I call B-level fantasy. You know, you want to be a quick read. You know, so that was I can recommend those. What else? What else to talk about? A little bit of politics. You know, the Epstein files have been released. You know, I mean, most of the info in there has only been revealed due to the lawsuits. So I don't think we're going to learn very much new in them. The only place we could learn something new with the grand jury testimony, which I don't think this congressional law changed because grand jury testimony is sealed by federal law. So at least at the federal level. What else I'm doing this on kind of ad lib. I didn't plan this session out. I just really wanted to log in and let you guys know I was alive. I will try to at least post once a week or twice a week a little blog like this with more prep, so it's more stuff to talk about. What was Stephen A. Smith thinking? He had Goldberg as the greatest wrestler of all time and above Hulk Hogan of all people. Modern wrestling would exist because of Hulk Hogan and Vince McMahon. So I can understand why greatest and best are different lists, okay? I can understand maybe you want to put Stone Cold above Hulk Hogan. I wouldn't do that. But Hulk Hogan is arguably, with very little argument, is the greatest wrestler of all time. Not the best, because modern wrestling exists because of Hulk Hogan and Vince McMahon. And that's the bottom line, because Matt Cole said so. No, it's because look at the reality of it. Wrestling became the big business we all know and love today because Vince McMahon had a vision and Hulk Hogan was the right guy to get that vision over the top. You know, I mean, could you imagine for anyone else, Big John Studd or Andre couldn't do it. Andre was near an end of his career. Maybe Andre isn't handsome. He's a great wrestler, but he wasn't the type of guy who would come across with physical charisma the way Hulk Hogan did. Anywho, anything else to say? Well, I'm not going to make this a long one. It's about 10 minutes already. I'll check in probably maybe on Friday or Saturday. I don't say again. You know, any other news out there that interests me? That's pretty much it. Like I said, thank those of you who donated to the GoFundMe, and so, like I said, I'm giving you a life update. Uh, thank you all. This is the ruthless anti-commie baconator signing off. Thank you.